Ooh, right, we saved in the synthesis shop. That is a little different. Let me take a quick look here at how the color looks. Okay, it looks alright on stream. So, after the last couple of times, yeah, I did notice the color space thing, and since I was playing with that during Prime last time, which was using the same device to capture with, I'm a little bit conscious of that at the moment, so if it gets bad, actually that is quite dark. I should probably swap that real quick. So we're probably going to get a moment of no signal. I would like to apologize for that in advance. So I switch color space. That should hopefully... Well, it should hopefully at least look a little better on my screen. The video is going to be frozen for a second because my capture box is going to go a little bit funny. This is something I should probably be doing a little bit beforehand, but I do like having the loading in sequence as part of the VOD section, even if that's not going up on YouTube. Okay, that looks better on my end. Hopefully it's not horrendously washed out on the end that you're getting the video of, because it might look a little pale. But we should be fine, hopefully. That is my sincere hope anyway. And now, let us turn on the warp drive, and we are going to warp over to Neverland, because this is the closest place to our next destination. And gee, from that angle, that ship looks even less like a cat than what it ended up looking like. Oh boy. Alright, we might be getting some pretty dense stuff in this particular little Star Fox thing. Tabs in here, cat jamming. Yeah. Granted, I made this like a month ago at this point, but I did post a video of it on the Moonside Arcade channel, where when it was on the day off Twitch day, I think it was. So that'll tell you how good my memory is of time. I was like, hey, let me go build a ship and just post a video of that, so that way I at least have something that resembles content for that. And I attempted to make it vaguely cat-looking, but my sense of how to build a cat out of gummy ship parts is pretty bad. But also it's got a stack of like laser pointers in its tail, which sounds like a terrible idea for a cat creature. How could you be so cruel if you're doing that as a design, right? Which is just immediately making me think of, like, various, like one of the 14 cat boys being distracted by a laser pointer. Just the plot points of the Crystal X arc get interrupted because he has to go follow the pretty light. That would be very, I'd find it amusing. Oh, we don't get the voiced cutscene just yet. That is at the end of this room, I think. What are you talking about, Sora? You don't know anything. Or do you? You're just hungry. Wow, Donald. Okay. I think you've determined the wrong drug that he's... Oh. Although I gotta ask how much no is the correct... Well, whatever. Ooh, so that's a new cockpit piece. That's interesting. That's something we might goof off with later. Much later, because this place I tend to get a little lost in. Can we get underwater to get to that treasure chest? Not from here, but yes. Also, the bubble follows us around. That would be very useful in a place that was not right there. Excuse me. I don't know if that actually picked up on mic, but I'll say it anyway and really call attention to it. Neat. More dogs. We have to save all of those at some point, so it's always good that they're going to give us a couple that are just absolute freebies. Then again, there should be just a huge percentage of them around here, right? Meteor, that's a laser that we're using already. Game, please.
No vessel, no help from the Heartless. So tell me, how'd you get here?
I simply believed. Nothing more to it. When our world fell into darkness, Belle was taken from me. I vowed I would find her again, no matter what the cost. I believed I would find her. So here I am. She must be here. I will have her back!
Take her.
Seems to be a little bit of audio desync on Beast there. But also, he's kind of a badass. He got here without a ship. He got here with no assistance. He just showed up. He just walked through space.
Stop!
So, you finally made it. About time. I've been waiting for you.
Sora, by this point, you should know that that doesn't work, right?
You've always pushed me, as I've always pushed you.
Yeah, Riku, I remember when you were a kid and you were always saying, smell you later to Sora. How did you two end up switching hairstyles?
What are you
Or
talking about?
spikiness,
Let
anyway.
the Keyblade choose. It's true master.
Oh, he's got the Darth Vader Force... Oh, he loses the keychain because he
You don't have
hasn't
what it
level
takes to
ground
save
properly
Kyrie.
or something.
It's up to me. Only the Keyblade Master can open the secret door and change the world.
But that's impossible. How did this happen?
Riku, you know, with that thing, you're probably fucked at this point. That thing only has 3
You were
attack
just a
power.
delivery boy. Sorry, your part's over.
You are
now.
gonna get demolished, buddy.
Here, go play hero with this.
Where'd he get that wooden sword from?
Goofy, let's go. We have to remember our mission.
Oh, well, I know the king told us to follow the key and all, but...
Also, shoutouts to Donald being a huge douchebag here and just being like, oh, well, it's our job, completely ignoring the fact that maybe something is a little bigger than that. Even aside from the whole friendship aspect, do they not understand anything of what's going on whatsoever?
Hey, don't move. You're hurt.
Why? Why did you come here? I came to fight for Belle. And though I am on my own, I will fight. I won't leave without
I mean, look at him. He's just back on his feet in like 5 seconds. Beast in this game is seriously, well, he's living up to his name.
Me too. I'm not gonna give up now. can't
Yeah, I
even
know,
find
right,
someone very
Lethal?
important.
Especially in these games, and especially if we want to talk chronology. Jesus! Alright, well, we can't do anything else with our party. It's us and the Beast, and we are going to be doing absolutely nothing with this cheap piece of balsa wood sword that we have. This rock in a sock, as Bryself would put it. This is just like the wooden sword that we had at the start of the game. It does no damage. Oh, a Mega Elixir. I had to take a moment to process that, apparently. Yeah, that's true. We do still have our Knuckles glide going on, but unfortunately we don't have his fighting ability. Although, I gotta say, right now, I'm pretty sure Sora ain't chuckling, so I guess maybe it fits, right? He's got one of them. Together, we're basically Knuckles, because Beast is definitely rougher than the rest of them, right? Get their asses. Especially that one. There you go. That's what we like to see. Those Dark Balls have very weird, and yes, that is their name, is Dark Ball. That's... I do love some good enemy design name, and then there's that. So this place, I get lost here a lot. But more importantly, yeah, there's some stuff for us to find. These ball things, they have some very weird movement patterns, and you can see their attack patterns are pretty freaky as well. They can cause some pretty serious problems for you just on that basis. Because you won't be able to predict them very easily, and you can just get hit from a weird angle. And to make matters worse, you're going to feel like a complete idiot when it happens to you. Will Moon get lost this time? I don't even think we need the 8-ball for that. It's just going, yes, yes, obviously. This could be the whole stream. I don't think it will, but... Although I gotta ask, which is worse? Something that... Oh, we gotta... That's right, that's one of the rock, paper, scissors hands. I was confused by that. Like, paper and it's got an arrow? Is that a wing? What? What's worse? Someone being lost for a long time? Or someone who is stuck on something that is really easy and they just can't get it right? In terms of, like, things that would drive you up the wall to watch for too long, or that would at least bore you. Because I was watching Alan play Mario Sunshine, watching those old VODs, because, you know, I miss the guy. And, man, that river thing with the leaf, I mean, I feel bad, because, like, that's a piece of shit, but also, like, wow, how did he not lose it, right? Then again, it's Super Mario Sunshine. It's a little rough around the edges, to say the least. They put a lot into making some really cool movement tech and making the goo, like, have good mechanics and stuff. And then the rest of it, they were just like, well, we're gonna half finish this, because you can especially see in some of the cutscenes. Like, I made fun of the trial cutscene, but, like, every single cutscene with Flood talking, there's 2 camera angles for Flood, and it's just like... So I feel like you're just doing stock stuff with a different background green screened in. Then again, I could never get into Super Mario Sunshine very well. For really petty reasons, and the reason is that when I first tried to play, I was a lot younger, and so I was playing off of a copy that my brother's roommate had, as far as I remember it, because I remember he had there was a save file that I was, you know, messing around with a little bit that somebody else had started, and I remember like just trying to get my bearings and hearing that weird sound that it's usually Flood making it. That sounds like he's going, Mario, when you're about to get hit. And I was just like, that is the most irritating sound I've ever heard. Now, keep in mind, I was like 13, probably more like 12, but I was very young and very inexperienced when it came to video games. And I know that like 13 sounds probably a little old to be like, that's the most annoying sound, but again, shockingly inexperienced all told. I know some like weird shit, but I'm not as much of like into the same depth as a lot of people are. I know how to fake it, really. Although I played the original version of this when I was a kid. So, go figure. Anyway, yeah, very petty reason, but I could not get into that game when I was not even old enough to, well, do something you can do when you're 13 years old. I also was just way more into RPGs and stuff in general, because, yeah. I also remember around that time playing a little bit of Phantasy Star Online. Offline, however, because that was an era when we didn't have a network adapter for the GameCube, and I ended up getting one many years down the line, about when we moved out here, so that would have been like late 2008, maybe early 2009. And I remember I said, I was like really trying to find this. We got so lost looking for the damn thing, looking for the GameStop that was selling it, but we got it for $5. Actually, I think it was $4, but after tax and a little bit of rounding up, $5. We got it for a price that, well, you know, if somebody was selling me a GameCube network adapter for $5 now, I would be fucking shocked. $4 dues indeed. Let's call it $4.50 and even it out, but that was also a time when the GameCube was like on its way out for that brief part of that, you know, that it was that part of a game console's life cycle, right? Where it was not new enough to be cool and it wasn't old enough to be cool either. Which is probably... It's like a door is open, head back to the gates. That is a place where I don't think anything is right now. Although maybe in future that's where the PS4 stuff is going to end up in a couple of years. Like when people can actually get PS5s and when the PS5 has games. So it'll be interesting for that to be a familiar sensation once again. I would love to be in a position then when I could actually pick up a couple of like oldish retro things, or non-retro, I guess. Future retro things. That doesn't sound right. You know, for reasonable prices. I like the idea of video games being cheap. And nowadays, there doesn't seem to be near enough of that. Okay, so we're doing some funny stuff around here, right? Yeah, alright. Come here, beast. Stop getting stuck on the things. Ah, he's getting stuck on the things. Yeah, see, now that I think about it, this isn't much of a puzzle. This is just... This is somebody's complexity addiction. This is somebody's incredibly janky automatic ore processing system in Minecraft that it takes forever to do anything, and it's far too many steps, but it doesn't cost anything except for putting the parts together. And you know what? That's actually something that I respect and find cool, so I can't make fun too much. Nice! Jackpot. That's gonna help out with doing a bunch of the item grindy stuff. Where you at, Chief? Buster. Chiefster. Now this is getting silly. I'm actually going to take a quick look at my abilities and my space for stuff. Yeah, I can fit in a jackpot. And Beast, what do you have going on? I think Beast really could use Second Wind. Critical Plus would be great too. That lunge attack is pretty good. However, I don't feel that much MP rage is necessary. Yeah, you can survive without a critical plus, I think. Second Wind, however, is going to make my life a lot easier because, well, can't even rely on myself here. So all of that is necessary to get in the front door, I'm pretty sure. There you go, buddy. Actually, that makes me feel like I should turn off the roar things. That way, at no point will Beast waste mana on that. Yeah, see, we're not doing any damage. So we've got to rely on Beast. And sometimes the AI is still... Well, it's still Kingdom Hearts AI, so... Even with a good character having our back here... Starting to regret my opinion about MP Rage earlier. Oh. Well, we just open the front door and ignore the shield man there. Oh, well, that's not disturbing or anything. Yeah, that's true. We're seeing some... Oh, we're seeing some pathfinding, all right. It's not good pathfinding, but it's pathfinding.
Oh, purest of hearts, reveal to me the keyhole.
Maleficent, you can't just ask people to show you keyhole. It's not appropriate. What can I say? I'm like 10. Wait a sec, isn't that thing supposed to be the... Well, it's not the actual keyhole, it's a special keyhole that they made.
Be on your guard. They're close, I can feel it. Are you ready for them?
I can't fight Sora. Sora. Name is. Oh no. Ruh-roh.
Quit while you can.
No, not without Kairi.
The darkness will destroy you.
You're wrong, Riku. The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will stay with my friends. It'll never die.
Really? Well, we'll
It's
just
okay,
see about that.
I'm using a light element party, and I've got something that caps my dark damage. I'll be fine for a bit.
Sora ain't gonna go anywhere.
You'd betray your king?
Not on your life. But I'm not gonna betray Sora either, cause he's become one of my best buddies after all we've been through together. See you later, Donald. Could you tell the king I'm really sorry?
Hold on!
Okay, that's a good moment.
We'll tie them together!
Alright, fine.
Well,
They're not
you
total
know,
douchebags, just mostly.
for one and right for all.
I guess you're stuck with us, Sora.
Thanks a lot, I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My heart.
Just pull off the long chain thing and just start swinging it around like you're in Road Rash.
Do for you.
Although my heart
That'll
may be
totally
weak,
work.
It's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they
Or the
don't
belt.
forget me, then our hearts will be one.
He'd be like a Final Fantasy XIV
I
character.
don't
Pretty
need a
soon he's not
weapon.
allowed to have a
My
belt.
friends are my power.
That's right, suck it, Nomura. You can't have belts in 14 pretty soon. A gun. Yeah, there you go. I mean, we did get that big fucking laser gun from one of the chests earlier. And I know that that's supposed to go on our gummy ship, but why not have Sora just pull that thing out? Surely a little bit of magic, you can get that thing to be used on a battlefield as a piece of artillery. And, you know, something to stand it on, I guess. That'd probably also help. I was just about to get worried if I was in a place where my health was too low to take a hit. Get into the back of Donald. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Donald may not be durable enough to take a hit, but you don't need that when you're just, you know. I was just telling someone earlier about how I need to remember to get Advance Wars Reboot Camp when that comes out. And I mean, that's a game... Your artillery has no defense whatsoever, but who cares? It blows holes in people from a million miles away. Also, 2,000 experience from Riku. That's pretty solid. I'll gladly take that.
So, your heart won this battle.
Oh, wow, we got the White Trinity already. That almost makes me want to go and hunt those down. But I will wait to do those in any real depth until afterward. But for now, we are going to go get the one from the front entrance. Let's take a quick look at our equipment once again. Yeah, I think Olympia is our current best weapon. Everybody's kitted out with abilities. Goofy. Are your abilities good right now, Goofy? Oh, having second chance would be nice, but I like the rest of what Goofy has going on. Maybe charge instead of rocket. Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. Is everyone fully equipped? Yes, everyone is fully equipped. This is the Blizzard Ring. I probably should remember to set up everybody's inventory also. I'll do it eventually. Or, more likely, I'll forget. But now we are back to being able to kick ass like we were doing earlier in the game. Although, still probably pretty likely we'll get sniped by something big. These wyverns... Well, aside from the fact that I'm really noticing just how hench they are, they have... Especially from certain angles, they have, like, no real neck because they've got those, like, shoulder claw things at the end of their wings. Like, they just kind of look like manta rays a little bit. But also, I believe that much like the gargoyles that we saw in Halloween Town and elsewhere, they can shoot projectiles that can hit us from weird places. Oh, does this not... We have to actually hit the thing to go back to... We gotta actually press the elevator switch like a regular person and not just jump down the shaft like a complete lunatic. Imagine having to use good elevator etiquette. What a load of shit. I hope this chest was worth it then. No, it wasn't. How many of those do I need, game? Come on! Jesus. Actually, I want to see how many I have. 5! 5 of the large cannons. I haven't bought a single one. They've just been apportioning these out over time. Also, 7 of the sideways shooting V cannon things. I have never bought any of those because why would I bother? I would just want the things that shoot straight, but well, if that's what they're gonna give me and I'm a cheap ass, I'll do it, I guess. Oh right, I wanted to look at Trinity list. 10 targets for Trinity Detect. We're still missing a couple of all the others. Interesting. Doggos. We're 24 that we don't know where they are? Are there that many in End of the World? Wow. Still, there's 3 chests here, so... See, to me it is completely wild that they would put that many in End of the World, because one of the final prizes that you get is you get a set of all of the gummy parts. That is kind of useless, at least in the original game, if you get them all at End of the World, because why not just warp drive everywhere at that point, right? Okay, so this is gonna be a bookshelf puzzle. This is basically the puzzle at the end of the Castle of Dr. Brain, if anybody remembers that. Alright, so we're looking for a book that starts with the letter A to fit in there. And we're gonna have to spin this thing around a couple of times to advance it by 1 each time, usually. I have no control over that whatsoever, except that I can spin it. And we got an elixir. To my knowledge, spinning those things does nothing except for spin those. Might change the room in some way, but I don't believe so. Alright. End shelf. Theon. That'll be book T. Alright, so we have to... I think we have to actually get out the main trio in order to make progress then, because there is the A book. Interesting. I did not remember that. But then again, it's been a very long time since I've played this, so remembering the fine details, I mean, come on. How much do you really expect me to remember about anything, let alone one video game that I've played some number of times? Can we drop down here and it's, like, impossible to get out? Just about. Alright, so let's take the blue book. Alright, the M shelf is missing 2 volumes. That's the completed shelf from earlier. Alright, put this in. This should open things up for us. shockingly does not close anything. Let's put this in here. And that'll make it more of a possibility for us to get that one book, right? Yeah, because like this whole room is pretty much reshaped now. Right, and I think we have the end shelf, so we can just go put the Nahara book in there and... Oh, I see that bright green thing. Yoink. That's one of the 2 M books. S&M books, that's the thing that... Oh. Okay, so there's one of these things that we can mess around with. Let's not get off the top of the shelves yet. Oh, come on. How hard is this to do? Sora, you should like stick your Keyblade in there or something and just use that to like block it from turning too far. All those for an AP up, huh? Alright, so let's try putting that book back, and that's a start. There's nothing going on. Huh? I'm kind of curious if there's like some meaning behind these alphabetical names or something, because I don't think they were reused at any point in the franchise, and there have been obviously like a ton of names they've had to make for various things, and they were all themed around stuff. It would be interesting if they had some sort of throwback or something in a later game that like referenced this. Because, I mean, surely they've run out of, like, 7s and 13s and things that are patterned like that to draw easy names from for ARC purposes, right? Maybe not. Alright, well that has revealed a whole other path for us to take. I feel as though we're not done over here yet, though. That door is locked. And we've gotten the item in here, right? Oh no, there's a chest here. Okay. So, I mean, that's not going to have our book, but let's not forget the item. Yeah, there you go. There's a mega potion. We missed anything over here, guys? Well, I think we've explored our options for this room. And we will have to proceed for now. We can come back here later. I mean, there's a non-zero chance of it, really, so let's continue on to this lift stop here. Take the elevator. Oh, we should go back. We should try to grab that chest real quick. As soon as we can go back anyway. I see it's going to take us on a nice long trip here. Hey everybody, welcome back to Chrono Trigger. We are on the elevator in the Ocean Palace. We're going to get into a fight here pretty soon, I think. There's a couple of battles to break up the monotony, I guess. Actually, like, a Chrono Trigger world would be pretty rad. You know, I would love to have, like, a Kingdom of Zeal type of thing in this. I mean, this place already feels a little bit like it fits in that sort of paradigm, but come on. What I'm saying is, Square Enix needs to do something with the Chrono franchise at some point other than selling us a remake for mobile phones. And then reselling the same remake on Steam with marginal improvements at best. Oh, we can't get the chest, can we? What am I locking onto? Let's try this. Clever, clever. That's actually pretty nice. Hey, some more doggos. That's a pretty good reward for making me use 2 whole MP. And in any other game, that would not sound like jack diddly shit, but here we are. This game is weird. I like your choice of soundbite there. If only we had a whole group of people to do it, right? And there's an Osmos G. That is something we haven't seen that before. Is there any other reason to be here? Wait a second. Yeah, I guess not. So, back we go! Don't you just love elevator rides? Alright, so you see, even the little platform that treasure chest was on is gone, so I guess we just have to go the other way now, huh? Make sure I didn't miss anything up there. This door, of course, is going to continue to be locked. Sora, you have a giant key, dude. Come on. Although, I mean, even at this point in the journey, I wouldn't expect Sora to necessarily do that properly. Like, Sora would absolutely just forget that the Keyblade's interaction with locks is not physical, and he would just jam the Keyblade right into the middle of that door lock, and it would just be this... It'd just be a whole, here's Johnny moment, and, you know, we would all be very confused. 4 sockets, what goes in... Oh, boy. Oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start mashing the R1 button and looking for things that I can target. Because that should tell us at least what to focus on, I guess, a little bit. Or it'll just tell us where all these pots are with the HP orbs. I mean, hey, I like a good ball as much as the next person, but... Or is there a shelf that I can, like, take one of the books out of? Again? To, like, reclose it or something? That seems like a thing that I'd be able to do and that I would overlook. Can't just jump into the paintings. It's not Mario... I almost said Mario 2 for some reason. No, I meant Mario 64. That's a whole 63 games away. 62, rather. Shut up. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to do this. I forgot what color the book was, and that is probably what I deserve at this point. So that will unlock the door. That's the only other shelf that we have to fill in, huh? Alright, let's save. You ever just forget to do the really obvious thing? I do it all the time. Oh, we can smack these things for mana orbs.
See ya. Fire! Fire! See ya.
Is this on a timer? It does not appear to be. Or if it is, it's a fairly long timer.
Fire!
Actually, wait a second. Do I have... Yeah, I have fire on it.
See ya.
Keybind.
Fire! See ya.
There we go. Alright, so that will give us the first part of the key to open the thing. Stone is etched with a thunderbolt. Well, I think we know what to do about that. Oh, is that not enough of our shit?
Force!
That's not what you meant by crushing power? Oh. Oh, it's literally just break the pots. That's much easier than I thought it was. Okay. And we do this. And there's key part 3. And this will be the source of number 2. Just have to push it from the right side. By 2, I mean number 4. Why did I say number 2? Or is it just to give us a chest? There's not another Thunderbolt runestone? Okay. Is that just for the elevator? I've been a fool this whole time? The answer is probably yes, but... And there's the other emblem piece. Okay, so they just had to give us a treasure chest with a little extra animation attached to it. Well, you do you, game. I'm going back to the save point for a mana refill, because... yeah. We're gonna have to get in some fights soon. Oh, we gotta hit the triangle button multiple times in a row. Well, okay. Now we start making our way
Why?
to the inner sanctum, I think.
It was mine.
Know this. The heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
Hey, it's you again.
What? You're saying my heart's weaker than his?
For that instant it was. However, you can become stronger. You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness. It held no terror for you. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
What should I do?
It's really quite simple. Open yourself to the darkness. That is all. Let your heart, your being, become darkness itself.
Alright, let's fight some of these real quick, because, yeah, why not? Oh, hey, thanks, both of you. And yes, of course, the Defender and Wizard Heartless have special weapons for Donald and Goofy, respectively. Or Goofy and Donald, respectively, rather. Gotta remember the order I said them in. And the Wizards are some of the most annoying enemies in the game, not only for their teleporting shenanigans, but because when they start doing the lightning spell, they just do not take any damage whatsoever. They just start bouncing attacks for however long it lasts, and it goes for a while. And so turn to the orbs. Now look at how many of these there are. Sheesh. Wow, okay, how many times do I have to activate that healing spell, right? It's because I kept falling off of the railing. Hey, you got a point. They sort of did know a little bit of the... They do have a little bit of the same themes as Star Wars. How did they know, indeed? Maybe Nomura is a little bit more, more clever than we thought, huh? So we've got a couple of elevators that we can take. I think that one over... Or we got an elevator at least, and that other one might just be a switch to move the other elevator. Hey, I'm attacking from the side. Come on. I'm being good here. A little bit.
Come on! Fire!
There we go. Yeah, so we can toggle that to do the thing. Oh, they just dropped. Oh no! Whoop. Down we go. Yeah, this is one of the other things that can be a big problem for this area, is that it is very easy to just fall when you're fighting the wyverns, because there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of big drops all the way back down to ground level. I guess at least it's not the kind of platformer that has bottomless pits, but sometimes you almost wish it was.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
taking a quick save here. Bypass these nerds for now, and let's go up and see if we've got anything interesting we can do over here. Well, we can pull one of these down.
See ya.
Get another orichalcum, and we can go back where we came from. Might be able to get even more stuff if we toggle the elevator switch again, which I will do in just a moment. Yeah, so there might be something else we can get from this elevator. Well, let's find out. Okay, so this should be in another part of this area that we haven't been in before. So that it bypass the encounter. Ooh, we got black fungus. That should be some nice free EXP for everybody involved. But they gave us 96. And honestly, their damage output isn't too horrible. It's more that they're annoying because they can't be damaged most of the time. Yeah, 96 a pop. That's pretty good. Well, I'll take that. It's a very easy way to get that Trinity, too. No large amounts of battles for us. But also, speaking of which, because we've had to hit a couple just for that main puzzle. Let's see what's left. 2 green, 1 yellow, 9 white, obviously. We still have to do a ton of those. And 2 blue. Not so bad. We're making good progress there. In fact, such good progress that I'm going this way. That lets us just get some free items. Yeah, just mana and mithril. Nice. Interesting. Donald is really on the ball with the heal today. Wow. Doing shockingly good work, all considered. Hey, I didn't want to go there. But, you know what? Okay. And get the fuck out of here. Back up we go. That's tall. So it's this way we want to go, right? Because this will take us... Yeah, the Castle Gates room. There we go. We're gonna ignore these dudes for now. As much as we can. Let them come to us, if anything. Fuck. Never mind, I thought I was targeting the one that was behind me. No, no, I'm just stupid.
Come on! Heal! Come on!
Well, I no longer have anybody as bait, so I need to handle this guy a little better. Damn it. Please. Give me a little inroad. Come on. All I'm asking for is one little inroad. All I wanted was Pepsi. Just one Pepsi. Wait, that's a different mental breakdown. Ignore these fuckers. That's enough of this. Well, except for this dude. I can like this dude. Even while surrounded by all these wizards, which is a terrible idea, because... I was gonna say, I'm sure I'll get, like, insta-killed by a stray shot, but... I believe I have second chance, so insta-kill should be a little bit of a stretch. Let them come to us. Don't be stupid. And remember what you're targeting. This is the more important part of that deal, because that can be a bit of an issue. Thankfully, they're not immune to fire. You might think Wyvern and think Dragon and think, oh, it's immune to fire. Thankfully, no. So we do have a projectile option for dealing with these chuckleheads. It's not a great one. I don't think we get Firaga until the end of this world. But an option is an option, so... You take what you can get sometimes. Hey. Well, that sucks. That really, really sucks. There we go. The experience here is pretty good, at least. So every time I'm fucking up, I am gaining a little more. And we're getting better levels and stuff as we go. So there's that to look forward to, at least. And rip in pieces Donald Duck. Come back here! Walking exactly 1 inch faster than me, apparently. An inch is now a measurement of speed as opposed to distance. Isn't that great? Except for the other thing. Well, we're here again. Ah, god damn it. Fuck. Well. Oh, I walked like an inch too far out and got the fight to start. Well, it turns out that it's not any of the getting lost parts that are a problem here. It's just me being bad at video games. Alright, let's leave this room. Donald, you can stay there crumpled in a heap if you want to. All right, so after all of that, let's try and do this again. And see if we don't fuck it up. It'd be real nice to not fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up, aren't I? I'm pretty good at fucking this up. It's a very unusual skill that is not really useful, but damn it, it's one that I've mastered. And I gotta take a little bit of pride in that, right? And I'm sure you're hearing that, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you'd be right. Because indeed... that might be a little over the top even by my standards, which are questionable anyway, but yeah. Alright, so we're on this platform, finally working on getting that chest. God damn, I hope whatever's in there is good. In fact, I'm so impatient. I'm gonna do this. Excuse me. It's more doggos. That's good. Do you do anything anymore? No, that just turns the platform on. And there we go. We're finally getting on the elevator. Oh, hey, no long elevator ride cutscene this time. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. This really is the Cronus Trigger Ocean Palace elevator, because we are getting battles in this in a moment. Actually, either that or it's Metal Gear Solid and the guys are about to come out of the stealth suits and start wailing on us. In fact, we got just long enough here that Sora could have a codec call with Otacon before these dudes show up. And have that slow dawning realization. And yeah, see, there's one of the wizards doing thunder. And being shielded during it, which... nice, real nice. That will start us on to part 2 of the ride, right? Hey, Free Trinity. We only have one more blue to find in the game, I believe. That's number 6, isn't it? Number 6, yeah. Very silly. Alright, so let's go ahead and use one of those. I gotta remember that those are actually, like, good items. Because my brain goes, oh, cottage, tent, camping set, you can only use that at a save point. Save points heal you in this game anyway. Why the fuck? Oh, right, because you can use them from the menu anywhere as long as you actually have access to the menu, which you don't in battle, so... oops. If only I knew how the Vigi game worked. So, I want to check something again real quick. How are we doing for dogs in this area? One chest left. Alright.
Force! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
So let's do this first.
Force!
And there's the other Osmos, so I guess we get those as a pair. That's interesting. And pretty nice, actually. Okay, so this is unusual. Obviously, we can't make this big jump. Can we wrap around? I don't think we can. Oh no, we can. And that is the intended solution. Okay. It's weird because that doesn't look like it is the way things should be.
Come on! Heal! Heal! Come on!
So that just did not close anything. It actually just raised that up a bit. Alright, so... Oh! They're gonna make me fight for this treasure chest, I see. Unfortunately, we're on a really small area of land, so this is a very hard fight to deal with. Alright, stop doing the fucking lightning bolts, you asshole. And come back to the platform, or at least let me use the chest. Come on. And that's what you get, buddy. So that realigned. Let's actually rewatch that. I just want to double check what that does here. Okay, so that is like a ways down, I think. That's all the way to the lift stop that took the long route, I think. But also, we can just go in here. Sheesh, this is too tight is like the big problem here. This would be a really easy battle to win if it weren't for the fact that I can't get around very much.
So, I see the path has emerged at
Ooh,
last.
we're getting some more plot now.
The keyhole to the darkness.
Unlock it. And the Heartless will overrun this world.
What do I care? The darkness holds no power over me. Rather, I will use its power to rule all worlds.
I don't
Such
think that's gonna
confidence.
work. And again, having Knuckles over here talking shit to Maleficent is so funny.
Impossible. The princesses of Heart are all here.
Also, check out Riku's can
It
opener.
must be her.
What a weapon. What a tool.
Without
The thing
her
he's
heart,
using, I'm not talking about him, although, let's
she
be
will
real.
never be able to release her power.
The king's fools are here. I'll deal with them myself. You stay here and guard the princesses.
Ah, yes, we're getting right up to, sort of a boss rush. Oh. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh, where's my save point?
I'm afraid you're too late. Any moment now, the final keyhole will be unsealed. This world will be plunged into darkness. It is unstoppable.
We'll stop it. After coming this far, There's no way we're gonna let that happen.
You poor, simple fools. You think you can defeat me? Me, the mistress of all evil!
We'll be fine. Guess we can't hurt her until...
Heal. Donald. Heal. Donald. Come on.
Game, I believe I have Leaf Bracer equipped to both myself and Donald, so being interrupted while healing shouldn't be a thing. That's what the ability is designed to do, is to make sure that we don't get interrupted while healing. Also, wow, she sounds a lot like Ursula now that I think about it. Remember that boss fight where I didn't really get the mechanics in full because they only gave you a vague explanation of how things worked? Also, we're getting dogpiled by these guardians. Get off my ass. Come on. Again, maybe we should have had a save point before this. I'm pretty sure we also fight Dragon Maleficent, like, literally right after this. Because, you know, why not, right? And she's using the Dark Meteor. Hey, wait a second! Dark Meteor! I call bullshit! How the fuck did you get a parasitic gene flow drop? That's bullshit! They didn't put that in the fucking game! Fuck you, man! Fuck you! You're just out and out cheating right in front of me. And I will not stand for it! I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna keep mashing this X button until you keel over, damn it. Get squished. Had to switch away from using the thumb for a moment there, because yeah. Donald Orange Cheer. Neat. I don't use summons very much, but neat anyway. And there's Ansem Report 5. Now we can get a quick save going. Well, I guess at least it's not a true boss rush. Yet.
Do you need some help?
Riku!
Is that?
Yes, a Keyblade. But unlike yours, this Keyblade holds the power to unlock people's hearts.
Allow me to demonstrate.
And it can also open cans of tuna. And other things.
Now, open your heart.
Surrender it to the darkness.
I mean, a heart is basically just a tin can, right?
Itself.
When you get right down to it.
This is it. This power. Darkness. The true darkness!
He just gave you a bunch of steroids. Or something else, I don't know. He gave you the dragon form plasmid. Your genetic code is being rewritten. That's not how it works, man. Ow. Well, I don't know of much strategy to this boss offhand other than just smack it in the face a whole bunch. It's puking up all the green fire in the world, though. I am kind of imagining... Like, admittedly, I'd be rather surprised if this thing didn't have, like, a damage per second effect on that, because, you know, the green fire... I don't know, that always seems like it should be, you know, toxic in some way. Or maybe it's just fiery boogers. That's always an option. Jeez, that wall of fire, that's pretty frustrating. Alright, so we're gonna take a big risk here by reviving Donald first. Let him heal me. And good job, buddy. And then you die. Well, I expected no less on that one. We're down to the green health bar, or at least we're seeing it poke out a little bit. The way they stacked health bars in this game, it was totally not a problem or anything. Oh, right. Oh! That was a very small amount of time that I had to get out of the way there, wasn't it? And I didn't use it properly. That's right. That's like some Metroid 2 iframes, huh? Jeez. Alright, so we're gonna save now that we have filled everybody's inventory except for our own with Mega Potions. And yeah, this is another place where I am super glad that we can just skip cutscenes, because my goodness! If you were playing the original version of this on the PS2, and you died if you died before a boss, especially one this deep in the game, you were suffering a little bit, because you gotta rewatch these cutscenes over and over again. And it's PS2 days. It's not exactly the prettiest thing you ever did see. Go. This is where we're gonna start to get the wall of fire here with the old booger flame, right? Goofy, you can revive everybody with a Mega Potion, right? You got crap loads of those things, so use wisely, I suppose. Wisely might be a bit of a stretch in this case, but if it works, it works. Right. Where that? Where the hell am I? I'm inside of the wall of boogers. That's the problem. Can't see nothing. Ow. Cut it out, man. How much stomping do you have to do? Alright, look over here. Come on. See, this time I'm gonna play a little smarter. Big stupid idiot to look at me. Just don't do the firewall. I can take the other things. Here we go. Damn it. Oh, double damn it. At a time like that when I'm fully expecting to be in the middle of getting healed too. Sheesh. Shit, man. Alright. Yeah, we get it, you're a dragon. I just think about the fact that there's the EXP off ability, and some people are actually good enough at this game to be able to play through it at level 1. And I see things like this, and I'm just like, damn, that's pretty impressive. Yikes. You know, maybe the problem is that I keep joking about it being made of snot, and that's upsetting the boss a little bit. Oh, what the fuck was that? I got blown right off course, right into the flames. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Stop calling it that. Make the boss angry. Alternatively, I feel like if I can get up on the the dragon's back here and just stay up there, I might be able to get away with that and like use that as an effective method of fighting. Alternatively, I took Beast out of the party really early on, and maybe that's not such a good... What are you doing, Sora? Don't sliding dash across a gap like that, you fool. Oh my god, please stop just comboing me. Please, 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 please. Goofy, there we go. I know he seemed to be living up to his name a lot of the time, but come on. Give the guy a chance. Give him a break. Give him a check. I didn't lose my items, by the way, did I? I should probably check, and I should also get out of the green fire. Alright, what's everybody's inventory look like right now? Oh, what? It went back to before I saved that? That's irritating. Alright, so we're going to go back to the title screen for a second. We're just going to reload. Because we need our items back. We need everybody to be geared up with all those mega potions. Otherwise, I think this is not going to be possible. Not at our levels, anyway. I'm sure that if we went and ground to like level 60 or something, we'd probably be able to pull it off, and yet we're not going to do that. That's a lot of time to be spending on that shit. So I guess just remind me, hey, hit load after you die. Or hopefully I'll remind myself. That would be nice. Ouch. I'll get up. Let me get off the ground. I tell you, this new version of the Bio-Lizard is a really weird fight. And I don't confess that I understand it. Get out of the green fire. Oh! Neat, I got a level mid-battle? Okay. That's nice. Now, if I could just win this fight already. God damn it! Here, Donald, have a nice healing item, I guess. I think everybody else already spent all their Mega Potions, judging by how usage is gone, which this fight is... Oh no, somebody else has used one. I think it was Donald. Still, this has been a really lengthy fight here, hasn't it? Alright, get out of the snot fire. Ow! Oh, there we go. We got a lot of... Got a decent chunk of levels out of that. That's nice. But also, damn, I'm really bad at that fight. I forgot that that was as hard as it was, really. I mean, I knew it wasn't easy, but... Well.
How ironic.
She was just another puppet after all.
What?
The Heartless were using Maleficent from the beginning. She failed to notice the darkness in her heart eating away at her.
Well, I mean, that's because she thought it was a good thing, basically, so. Obtained Fire Glow, so we can take that and get Mushu now, but we've been ejected out of that room. I would like to go heal. And save as well would be nice too, because we're about to enter this fight. Oh, we got healed at least. That's nice. Save. Actually, wait a sec. Got some abilities we can counterattack. Let's try equipping that. I think that'll be pretty good. Equip Slapshot again. I think that will continue to be compatible. Lucky Strike for Donald. He probably could use a smoke after the intense amount of shit he was dealing with in that fight. I'll remove Cheer to give Goofy MP Gift because MP Gift is really good. And now we save again. Alright. Now we continue on toward the site of a cutscene that is basically burned into my brain. Goofy gets kicked out of the fight early.
Kairi! Kairi! Open your eyes!
It's no use! Oh wait, no, wrong Sonic character.
That girl has lost her heart. She cannot wake up.
What? You're not Riku?
I am the shadow.
The keyhole cannot be completed.
Also, wrong Sonic character. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
The princess? Kairi's a
I'm
princess?
taking this so seriously right now, you guys.
And without her power, the keyhole will remain incomplete. It is time she awakened.
Whoever you are.
Good
let
thing
Riku
you've
go.
got
Give him
subtitles.
back his heart.
But first, you must give the princess back her heart.
What's...
Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding. It has been there all along. Kairi's heart rests within you.
Kairi's
Roll credits.
inside me?
Wait a second.
I know all that there is to know.
Tell me, who are you?
It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of
Bullshit,
Darkness.
you're not Billy Zane. Damn, they must have started replacing his voice early. Rip Donald. Gonna fry him up and eat him later.
So, I shall release you now, princess. Complete the keyhole with your power. Open the door. Lead me into everlasting darkness.
Donald's ducking out of this shit, guys. So this, by the way, is why Sora has been tripping balls basically throughout the game.
No way you're taking
Is
Kairi's
because he has Kairi's heart inside of him, and that causes brain issues, apparently. Well, duly noted. Oh, would you look at that? This fight is hard as fuck. Infamously so. I was stuck on this. I probably died at least 20 times to this the first time I played this game. Once we reach a certain point, Riku is going to really be done fucking around. He's going to hit us with some absolutely absurd shit. However, we have second chance in Leaf Bracer, so we should at least be able to save our own bacon here. And we have a reasonable enough supply of mana that I feel fairly safe there. I also know how to mash buttons decently in terms of, like, mashing out a heal. So, we're doing pretty good here. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, he's gonna... Well, we didn't get hit by that too many times compared to what I thought we would. So, at least we got that going for us. But that is, I don't remember what it's called, but it definitely is, like, one of the more absurd things in this game. Probably the hardest attack to deal with most of the time. However, we were prepared for it. So, yeah. Well, it would probably also have helped in that case if I'd had block equipped, but as I said, I can just mash out a heal and we'll be protected while we're healing. Since Leaf Bracer is, like, really good.
The keyhole.
Anyway, rip Riku, he never scored.
It won't work. The keyhole's not finished yet.
What can we do?
Maybe we gotta go wake Kyrie up.
I think you're right. If we can free her heart. But...
Sora's about to stab himself with a can opener.
A keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder...
It's amazing how fast Sora has just been like, you know what? I'm going to do the most high-risk shit to save the world. Because, I mean, seriously.
Sora, hold on.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, you know, how fast he gets into that. Would any of us, especially at, like, 13 or whatever he's at, just be that easily become willing to just stab ourselves in the chest with an oversized can opener? I don't imagine so. Simple and Mr. Clean. Did somebody post that in the Plastic Allen Discord recently, or was that another Discord I'm in? Which is just like, that's really funny because I'm about to play that today. So I saw that pretty early in the morning recently. I was just like, oh, good timing. If only you all knew.
What's happening to me? Falling into darkness.
I'm really lost, guys.
Sora? Are you really?
Well, now you have to become the new playable character, Kyrie. I have bad news for you.
Let him go.
So, you have awakened at last, Princess.
It's him!
The keyhole is now
There he is. Oh,
You have served
when did
your
he get
purpose.
hair? I thought Billy Zane
Now
was
it's
bald. Oh wait, no. Well, Master Xehanort, I guess, looks a little more like Billy Zane, just with facial hair. Oh, that's spoilers for... I think Xehanort first shows up on screen in,
No,
Birth by Sleep,
use me for this.
where he's voiced by Leonard Nimoy, because, of course, this was the only game where
You gotta run.
Billy Zane
The Heartless are coming.
voiced anyone. I I don't even think he had any... Yeah, no, because there wouldn't have been any voicing for Chain of Memories in English.
What about the keyhole?
Let's just get out of here.
In Chain of Memories in Japanese, I believe there was actually voice acting on the GBA, which is pretty impressive. You know, you get that, you get cutscenes. That's actually not too bad. Oh, Jesus, you have 1 HP in Birth by Sleep, hardest difficulty. Yikes. Oh, also we get to control little heartless Sora. That's kind of adorable. So yeah, Billy Zane basically torpedoed his career in 2006 because he starred in a movie, a Turkish film, called something like Valley of the Wolves, Iraq, and it was sort of an anti-Iraq war film, although it was also widely criticized for being pretty damn anti-Semitic. So, yeah, that's a thing that happened. And I bet that's a story you probably didn't want to hear now that you've heard it. It hurts in so many different ways. That, well, first of all, that his career could be killed by that, and second of all, that it's, you know, it's not a good thing for anybody, basically. Yeah, so I believe we need to get back on foot to the entrance of the castle, right? Not like the outside entrance of the castle, the inside entrance. And I do not 100% remember how to do that because I don't think we can use the elevators. Right? We can't interact with any of the interactables in the stage. And surely, we cannot just jump off. Well, maybe. I guess we can just jump down. That's... neat. Never mind. Also, because of, like, the weird springy sort of jump that Sora's got going on as a Heartless, he's making no noise whatsoever, but I'm just mentally filling in the jumping sound from the ride armors from the old Mega Man X games on the SNES. Which doesn't fit at all, but on the other hand, it seemed funny in my brain, so... Yeah, this is a lot simpler than I thought it was. It's just jump down a couple of levels. Go this way. Boy, if they had that walk cycle when they were regular enemies, I'd make this very different. It's a single shadow, you... Goofy, you great big tit. It's a single shadow. You probably beat him with your shoe and you kill him.
Sora? Is that you? This time I'll protect you. Sora!
I mean, yeah, they literally do all look the same. Clearly, Sora just needs to sort of run around in a tiny little circle so that way we can tell from the goofy walk cycle. And here's Beast showing up to pitch in again.
Go now!
Beast, who hasn't had jack shit to do for a while.
I told you before, I'm not leaving without Belle. Now go! The Heartless are coming.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
It's a bit of a problem that Beast's whole jaw moves, so you can see just how fucked the animation looks.
Tell me.
Oh, you. Well, while we get some plot, Lears, I had a terrible idea after something I linked you earlier. Although, I don't really think I would do it because it would take a lot of heavy lifting.
The only way to stop them is
So, it seems like Reika, who, does the Rotary Craft mod and all that stuff, is a little more open to modification, judging by the amount of documentation stuck on that site and everything. So, here's a terrible idea. Skyblock mod pack themed entirely around Chromatocraft. And you have to, like, build all of the beacons and stuff yourself. Of course, after you get through all of that stuff. I think that would be absolutely absurd in terms of, like, driving people nuts. But maybe it's just because I feel like it's ill-documented.
If anyone can save your friend.
Yeah, exactly. It's... like, think about how questionable magic mod documentation is in Minecraft in general. And Chromatocraft just falls off even harder, and they're for versions that are like 10 or so out of date. So yeah, let's have a quick poke around at everybody. And they're pretty much going to tell us, hey, go back to Hollow Bastion and go kill a behemoth. Oh, also, the enemies are stronger, and we're going to be facing some new types of enemies in certain areas. Which I think we're about to demonstrate, like, right here. Or nothing could show up for a while. Well, we got the music, but I don't see anything. Oh, it's the stealth monkey, isn't it? Buddy! That's not gonna get us power crystals. Power crystals, power stones, whatever they are. Jason is back. Alright, so what do we get as a, an item? A power thirst. Oh, that's a throwback. Fucking power thirst, wow. Oh hey, we get a mega elixir. Yay! So anyway, game, I want to see a couple of new Heartless here. Yeah, there we go. We got Search Ghost and we got a Wyvern hanging out in the square. I'll actually take these over the big boys, that's for sure. Let's see what kind of EXP yields we get from these, because these enemies are going to be in their upgraded version, so they should be coughing up more EXP. Like, these Dark Balls should be giving us like 60 or something. Yeah, there you go. 60 points. What do we get out of the Wyverns? And Donald is dead. What else is new? Good job, buddy. 120 from the Wyverns. That's not bad, although they are pretty tanky. Search Ghosts. $120 from the Search Ghosts as well, which is fine because these guys are actually pretty tanky now. They're taking a bit of abuse, to say the least. I'd like to just leave this area, actually. I'm trying to think where the White Trinity is in this area, because I know there is one. Hanging out around here. It's not in the bar. And it's not at the Magician's house, I don't think. Is it in Sector 3? Third district, rather. Yeah, what do I think this is? Science fiction? This isn't Tronland. That wouldn't be in until Kingdom Hearts 2. Let's talk to Sid. Do you have anything to say to us, Sid? Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Well. Install a new navigation gummy. Alright. Secret waterway. Oh, right. Okay, so that's where it is. Yeah. Now I remember. Meanwhile, do you have any parts for us? Can we buy anything interesting here? The answer is probably going to be no. We can buy that. Palette. There we go. That's our spray color enhancement effect here. Alright, now back to that secret waterway, because that's a thing we gotta go and get that. And I think that will also unlock the Oath Keeper for us. But we'll see about that once we get there. The Oath Keeper and its partner, Oblivion. Oh, wait, no. I meant Oblivion. Sorry. Not Oblivion. That's a... That way madness lies. I don't think Oblivion is something any of us want to think about. I miss when Alan streamed, but, you know, his ISP is giving him the business. Do this. Some of that. It's just shaped like the sun. So, are we supposed to show this something? Or just walk up to it? Yeah, it's nice and simple. Alright, well there we go. There's our navigation gummy. That's not a terrible idea, really.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, your grandma's story, right?
That's right. We were together.
You know what's funny? I looked everywhere for you, but you were with me all along. Finally, we're together, Kairi. Now, it's time to get Riku back.
You think it'll ever be the same again between us? Riku's lost his...
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness. I couldn't find my way. As I stumbled through the dark, I started forgetting things. My friends, who I was. The darkness almost swallowed me. But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back.
I didn't want to just forget about you, Sora. I couldn't.
That's it! Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke through the darkness. I saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well, let's go!
You can't go.
Why not?
Excuse me.
Because it's way too dangerous.
You can't deal damage to the Heartless without a Keyblade.
Sora? We made it this far by sticking together.
And they're not going to let you have one of those for a
You can't
while.
go alone.
So the
Kyrie,
plot calls for it.
even if we're apart, we're not alone anymore, right?
I can't help?
You'd kind of be in my way.
Wow, that's just rude.
Okay. You win. Take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Drop the controller all the way.
Don't worry,
Don't
I
let
will.
it hit the floor. Otherwise, I'll feel like an idiot.
Promise?
Even more than usual.
Promise.
Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
And there we go. We obtained the Oathkeeper, which gave us a trophy. Oh, this looks really fucked up. This is the dark place that Aqua ends up in Birth by Sleep, I think. Also, is this voice acting, like, not coming through properly? Because all the rest of the sound is fine. And of course, we shouldn't hear Mickey's voice. This is Mickey's voice, by the way, so we're not gonna... I'm not gonna leave that as too much of a spoiler. We all know that this game gets completely insane, and there's so many things that matter from this particular game to the rest of the series that, up to a point, if we kept important things like, oh, King Mickey is the other Keyblade wielder as being big spoilers for this game, I think that would basically be like, hey, you have to keep entire games spoiler almost. Like, you can't even acknowledge that they exist. Which would just be weird. I like how his model freezes as it fades out. Thanks, guys. That looks normal. Oh, okay. Is this a thing for the PS4? That's a Final Mix exclusive cutscene, then. I don't know how I didn't piece that together, but there you go. That's the deal. It's Final Mix exclusive. Okay, so the Oathkeeper is pretty similar to Olympia in terms of stats, just that it's -1 strength for +1 MP, which I'm going to actually take. I mean, I mostly slap for most of my fighting, but you know, having the stronger magic is not going to be a bad thing when I need it. Yeah, that would also explain why no voice acting, because it was not brought over in English for a good long while, and you know, it wouldn't sound right. They'd have to get somebody doing an impression for a redub for these new versions, which, you know, I'm surprised they kept Billy Zane, the old voice there. They didn't think, hey, we should redub it, but I guess maybe it would have cost too much money. Or just been deemed not respectful of the voice actors. Or... Then again, yeah, because that makes sense, because a lot of the people who did voices in this game for the Disney characters in particular, quite a few of them are dead because old movies. And yeah, you know. I think we went over that one a couple of streams ago when I was in the Alice in Wonderland world. Okay, you can stop that, Budster. There we go. Yeah, very strange. Very, very strange. That said, I know that the Final Mix exclusive boss you know, the one that we're all thinking of when we think of that as a concept. There is some voice in the cutscene leading up to it, but it is recycled. We're gonna stop in over here and grab the rather easy to pick up White Trinities in this area. Or rather, I suppose it's only one, right? Still, it's free. It's free real estate. I should see if I can, like, just warp basically right to the one in Atlantica, too, and we can have that. Ooh, Donald got a new staff. You haven't had an upgrade in a while. Yeah. That... Well, first of all, that's just the Lens of Truth from Ocarina of Time! And second of all, minus 2 MP because of the fact that we'd be switching off the Mega Staff. Not to be confused with anything equipped by that Magus. But that's just gonna go into our backpack for a while and never see the light of day. I should check and see at the shop if Donald has another weapon that keeps his MP up, because, you know, we need that a lot. Also, should turn in my summon gems so that way I can get Mushu. Mushu is really good for dealing with the stealth monkeys, if I recall correctly. Ooh, we can buy Orichalcum for 5 grand a pop. Interesting. Alright, so we'll pick up the Wisdom Staff. And we really don't need a new weapon for Goofy at this point. It's a lot of money for only +2 attack power, but why not? Right, warp to Atlantica. I do need to go talk to Sid to reinstall the gummy, right. Anyway, we want to pop out here. I want to get a copyright claim put on my VOD on YouTube for using the melody of Under the Sea, because that's actually a thing that happened. I checked a couple of my VODs from this game, and they're like, "Oh, you're using the melody of this music that it actually is. We're gonna put a copyright claim on it." It's a good thing I don't monetize those VODs on YouTube, but also, like, maybe the copyright kind of stuff should be a little bit smarter, and maybe there shouldn't be a copyright issue for gameplay footage type of videos. But then again, we are talking very much about an area where our lawmakers would not really be smart enough to do things like that. You know, our copyright laws are completely broken to begin with, based on the virtue, you know, not only of the fact that Disney and their lobbyists are basically trying to push for them to do as little paperwork as possible, when they should just sign, you know, like, how hard can it be to re-up the copyright on the old films, right? I cannot see that being too big of an issue in a real sense. For a company like Disney, which has practically infinite money, especially when they keep buying up shit like Star Wars and Marvel and all that, like, you can't get anyone to do this for you, you lazy asses. Also, speaking of not being able to get people to do things for me, Donald and Goofy are dead. But anyway, yeah, the other thing, like, do you think for even a second that anyone who does anything in terms of writing laws in America in particular knows anything about the prospect of why someone would upload footage of video game gameplay to YouTube. Do you think they even know what video games are? Unless they're Joe Lieberman, who doesn't understand the first fucking thing about them and, you know, in terms of content or anything, because... Well, we all know why Joe Lieberman doesn't know shit, because, yeah. Because he's a billion years old, and for some reason he still exists. And roast the fish, and... I don't want to be in the fights with all these things, because... Like, the sheltering zones are pretty easy, but the dark balls are extremely a problem on this level. So I'm going to probably just use all of my MP to spam Thundera to do AoE damage here. And yes, I know I pronounced Thundera in a funny way just then. It's probably because I'm a little bit salty about these fuckers existing. I should not be using my MP this way at all. Okay, Donald, get up. Heal me. That's better. You demanded more swimming controls! God, I hope you didn't, because why would... You know, if it weren't for the fact that there's a white trinity here, I would not be in this world whatsoever. That would be really... Oh, fuck off. Are there more enemies? Really? It's just... I hope it's just sheltering zones. Come on. Those things are easy. They're irritating because they are so tanky, but they're easy. And there's a dark ball. And of course that one's gonna split, because, you know, why let anything be easy, right? Alright, now are you guys done here? There we go. Hey! Activate the Trinity and show us something useful would be nice. Kind of. I mean, we could just buy those for $5 grand. I think I'm real funny, don't I? Alright, well. I'll be right back. Alright, a mech. That was short. And you see we can't go over there right now. We gotta go back. We gotta actually talk to Sid to have that gummy installed. I forgot to do that because I'm an idiot. Excuse me. Yeah, well, thanks, Sid. Well, let's go back there and climb the castle again, fight a behemoth. I think that's what we gotta do here. Ooh, so that warp hole should take us... That should take us where we need to go. Let's do this. Let's get sucked in here. Oh, okay, so the R2 button messes with how much of that scoreboard you see. Neat. And I have that right down by my my leg down here, so that gets flicked very easily as a result. That is one of the downsides that I will say about the newer DualShock controllers, is that while they're, you know, pretty similar to the old ones, they do have like that actual trigger that goes all the way in, but since it doesn't have the little bit of framing around the outside, you can end up with things like that where if you're, you know, if you're holding it in a very strange way like I am in order to make sure that I can easily hold down circle and, you know, mash triangle as necessary, it's very easy to hit those by accident, and usually that's pretty minor, but yeah, it can be a bit of a pain. Again, thankfully, usually pretty minor. But let me emphasize usually, because, yeah. Probably stop mashing the laser button, because notice how many shots we got left and how far we got to go. It's not very far at all. I do like this freaky, like, green and purple sky, sort of all swirling together. Very funky looking. I think she's in the library. Alright, Beast. We should have gotten all of the Trinities the first time through, so we will take Beast over Goofy. Even though I probably shouldn't, because Beast doesn't have MP gift and stuff. But he does have that really strong-ass lunge attack, so he might be able to start fights a little more easily and end them faster as well as a result. So that'd be pretty great. We got air soldiers hanging out now. Of course Donald isn't healing me because he died instantly. He barely got a spell in edgewise. What a clown. And that's Donald for you, just always eating dirt as soon as the opportunity presents itself. Oop, get around the big... Sees dirt and just can't help but take a dirt nap. Yep. That's Donald Duck. As soon as the battle starts, he gets Donald fucked. Alright, so is it not until afterward that the princesses return to various places? I assume that to be the case, because... Oh, nope. Worth checking out anyway. Right away.
Oh, Belle.
Nice and simple. I believe that switch that we pulled earlier... when's the last time we saved, by the way? Yeah, it was a while ago. We should fix that. About an hour, actually. Wow. Alright, so let's go in here. The switch that we pulled much earlier should still be in effect, hopefully. So we might be able to use this as a shortcut. A shortcut with a nice long cutscene. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. I might get copyright claimed for, you know. I'm gonna make fun of that at like every turn I get, pretty much. Oh no! Oh, I see. It's not a shortcut. It's just a different item. As we get the Rama Belt. What are you gonna do for us, Reimu? Raise max AP, reduce lightning damage by 40%. That could be pretty solid. Is there any big reason to... we'll Donald cheer. Beast, I don't really need to mess with Beast's moves. Goofy. Take a look. Right. Better than the Dolly Rama. get past everybody. Thanks for the shield, I guess, Donald, but we're not doing it that way. We're trying to get into as few fights as possible. Although, I mean... Wow, you guys just wrecked those fools. Pretty good. Oh, we fell off. That's unfortunate. Because we have to clear out that area, basically, in order to advance. Part of that is why I try to skip a lot of these fights, is that way I can just, you know, have all my resources and stuff ready for when I have to actually use them. Fuck. Damn it! I got knocked off of the... Oh. That wasn't even just for me being bad at the video game this time. Oh. Alright. Let's go back. We were so low on stuff that I was like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I can get, you know, the experience will be nice. I should see if I can fit that critical plus in anywhere. I'm going to hit the save point for a quick heal. Sora, can you equip that? Yes. Because having a higher chance to deal crits is not a bad thing. we're getting... Oh, I got thrown off again! Fuck! God damn it! And I'm almost dead, and Donald is being worthless as usual as a result. Sheesh. Ah, come on. Speaking of Donald and worthlessness, he's dead again, so cool. And we're gonna touch the save station again to get a refill. Alright. Back here. And it's time for more of this. Also, you can see they're throwing in the red mages. Because I guess they really knew that shooting fire at the wyverns is not a bad strategy, so they were like, hey, let's have something to make things a little bit more painful. To discourage you a little bit even from doing that. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that Donald was dead, because I don't know why. I should just assume at this point that Donald is always dead, because he is. Motherfucking shit! God motherfucking damn it! Oh my god, You useless assholes! Oh, fucking Christ, The enemies got pushed further away from me, which caused me to go after them when I was swinging at them, instead of staying in an area where I was relatively safe. Fuck this entire team. Ah! I almost went sailing off the edge again because of the thing, sliding dash being a bit of a pain. Donald, get up and stop being worthless. Oh wait, that's never gonna happen. I mean, he'll get up, but... For Donald, being useless is just, you know, the thing that he does. About time. Did we get all the wyverns? We got all the wyverns. Okay. We're like, wyverns. That didn't feel as good as it sounded. And it didn't sound great. Well. At least here we can't fall off, so there's that going for us. Alright, so we got the lightning mages too, because why not? Air soldiers, or at least just the one. Alright. Pretty easy fight, which is great considering... Like, even if it weren't for the terrain, the last fight would have been much harder. Donald, you should have some HP, I guess. So that way you don't get insta-sniped by something spawning in. I mean, come on, buddy. Take some cues from Beast. Learn how to take a damn hit. Let's move on, because, yeah. Don't need to get into that fight, and we can't just get around the level very easily using that. Also, yeah, we got the regular soldiers here now, in addition to the air soldiers. Oh, hey, there's our little green Helamins. This is an area where I don't think it's necessary to kill everything to move on, because the entirety of the emblem block puzzle should be all set up for us to be able to navigate, but it would certainly help our lives out quite a bit to do that. To clear everything out before we start trying to do jumps that are a little bit funny. Go. From here we can just go into the lift stop and run past, right? Just ignore everybody. And we end up right here. Save point. Let's talk to some people before we go in and fight a behemoth. Gone? Oh, wow. It's a bit of a thing that's not well explained at this point that he can travel using the paths of darkness, but it's sort of alluded to. Alright. Let's do this. Ignoring these folks. Unless we have to get into fights. We go into the dark depths, and here's where we get ourselves a boss fight. With a big old behemoth. With different textures, and it faded in as purple, but it turned to black with a red horn when it arrived. That is very weird. But you can see that it's got a pretty big health meter. It's got 4.5 full bars. But I seem to recall the behemoth being pretty damn easy. Like, it's just a thing where you get on its back and you give it the biz for a little while. Or occasionally it'll lower its head to take a bit of a nap. That said, we take pretty good damage here, so maybe having Donald on call to be a second rescue man would be a good idea. And we got killed while he was healing us, because, yeah. He was too fucking slow because he was using gravity on the behemoth like a dumbass. Oh, there's a chest in here. I should actually clear these enemies out then. Suddenly, oh hey, there's an item. It's probably not going to be useful, but I should definitely... Yeah. And we're getting another wave. Of course we are. Well, damn. Can I land a damn hit? What the fuck was happening there? I literally couldn't see because the camera was just an absolute disaster. Oh my god, please stop that. And it warps back in using thunder. What an asshole. Like, seriously? I hate the wizards so much. They are some of the worst enemies. Quite underrated in terms of how much they're the worst thing. Ow. Well, large body is turned around, so I will work on the wizards for now. Now I'm being targeted by a great, and there's one right there using thunder. These stupid wizards. I really hate this enemy loadout here. This is... Good job, Beast. That was actually pretty impressive. Donald, get up. Ooh, we received dark matter. That is gonna be important for later on. For now, just get me into the fight. Put me in, coach, etc., etc., etc. As Donald dies instantly because he's useless.
Come on.
Get up on the Hydra's back. Damn it.
Donald! Heal!
Alright. We're up on the Hydra's back. I'm gonna keep calling it that because the reference is funny, I swear. I swear you will all laugh one day if I ever do Kingdom Hearts 2, which, who knows? Can't really say never about any game, because, you know. And Donald's dead again. Good job, idiots. Sometimes I'm not even sure why I try, because he's, Yep. He dies in one stomp. Donald, you really need second chance, buddy. Like, if nothing else, that would make you actually usable. But apparently, you just don't want to be alive for some reason. And yet, I'm going to keep healing him, because maybe, just maybe, he won't stand right under the behemoth's feet anymore! So that way, if someone gets to low health, he can heal them. Or you can cast magic. The one time you won't cast fucking magic would be like the one time it would actually be useful for him to do so. Maybe none of it actually works on him. Yeah, I'm not having a great time actually landing a hit on the behemoth right now, so maybe I should assume it doesn't work. There's Donald dead again. Right, lean down, you. Got him. His head. Once he started that attack animation, Donald Duck is the average FF14 player, especially if they're playing Dragoon. Anyway, I got something, but I didn't see what it was because I was looking at the other screen and laughing
Now let's go and seal
about
that big
Dragoon
keyhole.
players.
Sora, you did it.
What are all you nerds doing here? Yeah, well, that's what I'm wondering. Ah. So, all the Final Fantasy people are from Hollow Bastion in this game, apparently. Huh. That's weird. So, is this just like a collision of every Final Fantasy world, basically? Or at least the ones that Tetsuya Nomura designed characters for, because he really didn't want to touch anything else? Yeah, see, you can't, So you'll need something with just a big drill on the front, right? Or maybe Sora will turn in one of those people who just causes catastrophes just to be able to see his friends again. Who knows?
No matter where we are,
Maybe he'll become a villain in this series. Who knows? Oh wait, we already do know that he
I
doesn't,
couldn't
so...
forget you, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry, come and close the
I was gonna say, didn't you
keyhole.
forget to do something?
Sora, good luck.
Like, when you literally were right there, you dumbasses? Well, no more psychedelic void, I guess. Oh, trust me, the enemies are going to be just as strong. Yep, oh, that's going to be a thing. Yay! Our fire spell has finally been upgraded all the way. Hooray! Well, I don't think that's going to happen because original state would probably kick her back to... Oh, that's actually big spoilers, come to think of it. Alright, that's going to do it for tonight. That took a while, but as I think I said before, this is a pretty big world, and we die quite a bit. We somehow didn't die at all on the boss that I thought was going to absolutely annihilate me, so amazing.